going on? I'm Victor.
And I'm Candace.
And this is Social Media Made Me Do It, IRL.
Where we inspire real lessons. In this video, we're gonna do something completely different. It's time that we check in with you. So, let's get into the video.
Drop it.
So, wow, where do I begin? Stepping into 2020, none of us thought that we would be where we are today.
Looking back on everything up until this point, I would have never thought between February and March that my entire life was literally about to change.
Welcome to the new America. Welcome to the new normal.
Life for me, up until this point right here, has been a roller coaster. Since March 2020 up until November 2020 right now, things as I have known it completely changed. I was able to take this time to really work on myself, my inner self, my business, cultivating relationships and friendships, and really figuring out my purpose for being here.
I feel like everything in life is changing. And not only are we experiencing change as a collective, I'm experiencing so much change within my own world. You know, in the beginning of this year, thank goodness for my mindset, because I kind of had this like intuitive feeling that things were gonna be, let's just say, not the same.
As a business owner, I was really unsure on what was next for my business. I was constantly watching what was on TV.
What are you hearing from the owners of the small businesses, you know, in your community and elsewhere across the state, as you represent many of them, of course? What seems to be the number one concern right now from them?
Well, their number one concern is, are they going to be able to stay open?
I heard all of these small businesses would be shutting down due to everything going on. And lucky for me, lucky for having the knowing and the understanding that I create my reality, my business actually exploded bigger than I could have imagined. But the question was I ready for it?
Was I ready for it?
I was confused on what the world around me was going to bring.
Checking in for me, literally, I think it's every day. And I think that's what's really been helping me kind of get through the days. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say none of us has experienced this kind of life before. It feels like something you see in movies almost. And my mind wasn't ready for it. I felt like I needed something. I needed something for my mind, for my body, for my soul, because I just didn't feel right. So I looked to mindfulness. And ever since, I feel I'm still feeling overwhelmed. I still struggle a little with anxiety, but I feel like it would have been a lot worse had I not found this tool, this mindfulness, if you will. It's been helping me in my own personal world, and it's been helping me throughout this channel, you know, to really ground myself and to really help carve the way.
When I tell you emotions were running high for me these last 6 to 7 months, to be where I am right here, I'm extremely grateful and thankful. And I am so happy to say that I know my purpose is to help people. My purpose is to inspire people. My purpose right here is doing this. But I will tell you, what you don't see behind closed doors is a lot of stress, is a lot of anxiety, is a lot of self-limiting beliefs, lack of confidence, overthinking, crying, screaming, wanting to give up. But it's up to you to make the decision. How bad do you want what you want? And don't let the things that are in your environment affect your path.
the ending of last year, I linked up with Candace and we created this amazing channel. I started my IG account. I'm building up this personal brand. I'm trying to work towards being an entrepreneur and kind of see what that lifestyle is for me. And when everything started to shift back in March, I sat with it and I recognized that I was right where I was supposed to be. I was in the right place. I feel that that has helped me to get to the place that I am today. So I feel like the kind of direction that I decided to take this year was, in a weird way, aligned with kind of what was happening in the world. I'm looking to push out more love and peace and harmony, and I feel like a lot of us need that, right? Something that's been helping me kind of survive is mindfulness, meditation, self-care, checking in. So important.
If you met me back in January of 2020 and told me all this was going to happen, I probably would have crawled up into a ball and cried. Thankfully, and especially, I'm grateful for Victor because he's helped me with mindfulness as well. He's helped me stay grounded through all of this. And these videos and every single person who is watching them, you are the reason we're here right now. You've inspired us up until this point and continue to do that. And so I'm excited. I'm checking in because it's great to check in with yourself.
If any time was the right time to take care of yourself, to love yourself, right? To check in, it would be now. Because we got to make sure that we're right if we want to move in the right direction. Otherwise, we can get really lost in all the noise. We don't know what's going to happen next. But we're taking it day by day. I'm going to push through this, and you are too.
And you're not alone. You have us. And you have a community of people who love you. Just know that. So take this time right here, right now, and check in.
Because you deserve it. Let's grow together. Namaste.